What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to transform Studio Series 86 Ratchet from his robot mode to his vehicle mode, and then we'll go from vehicle mode back to robot mode. So to start Ratchet's transformation, we are going to bring down this chest plate. We're going to fold out the roof section and then rotate out these side panels. You can see it's just in here, so you're going to rotate these out to the side. Then we're going to rotate in Ratchet's head so that it sits into that cavity just on this hinge. Then we can go ahead and bring this back up on top. You can see we have that look. Next, we're going to bring down this bumper section. I'm going to rotate the arms. As you can see, if you can see it here, this sort of connection is sort of sitting back at an angle, so you want to line the arms up with that joint. So you want to just get that so that it's all straight, and then you can rotate back the whole arm so that it comes just inside like that. We're going to do the same on this side. So you're going to get the arm sit nice and straight. So if we stand up straight, you can see there, as you can see that it's just sitting there at an angle when standing straight. You're going to rotate this arm, just untabbing it from there, rotating this back, and now you can see we have a tab and a little slot connection just inside there. You go ahead and tab those two sections together. Now we're going to untab and lift this section all the way back. Then we're going to rotate, I can show you this, a joint just in here. You're going to rotate this whole front bit around just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this bumper section. I'm going to just tab this into the front. You can see here, just bring that up, and tab that in, and that just fills in the whole front section. Then we're going to lean this bit just back so it's sitting just like that. Next we're going to bend at this joint. We're going to rotate in those fists on both sides. And they're going to lift up these panels on his shins. Get them lifted up. We're also going to lift up these panels on his feet. Just like that. We're going to rotate out these windows out to the side. We're then going to bring this whole foot section up and over so it's now sitting on top. So it's sitting now on top of the shin. Do that with the other side also. So you're going to lift this section up and over, rotate, so up and over, rotate this section down, and just set that now on top of where the shin would be. Now we're going to tab all this section together. As you can see, just inside the leg we have tab, tab, slot, slot, and then you have a tab up top and you have a slot right there. So we're just going to go ahead, get all of this tabbed in together. Then we've got this sort of hook tab here, so you want to get that into the inside, and go ahead, just press that all in together. What we're going to do is we're going to bring this up, and there is little slot sections here, and you get tabs there. You bring this up and get that tabbed in like that. So you've sort of completed out this section now at the top. as you can see. And you can go ahead and tab this back section just into the back now, so that fills that out. Next we're going to lift up this section, and we're going to rotate it in on this hinge joint, and this slot here is going to tab in there, and you can move this section just forward enough just to give you a bit of space. So we're going to get that tabbed in, and there's elastic. So when you get that tabbed in, we're going to then rotate this section just up like that. We'll just leave that for now. We're going to come around the other side. We're going to remove this. So you're going to rotate up this section first, and again, rotate at the hinge. We've got the tab, we have the slot set connection right there. We just bring that in, tab it together, bring this roof section up, and then we can then close this section. So you're going to get these clear tabs are going to go into this top of this roof section. It's not my favorite part of the transformation, but just with it being clear plastic. And there goes that light bar again. May have to super glue those light bars. It's just all about now getting it all compressed together. Once you get it tabbed in, it sits there quite solid. And there is Studio Series 86 Ratchet in its vehicle mode. So now we're going to go from vehicle mode back to robot mode. And hope that these light bars stay on. I may have to glue those. So first up, we're going to untab this front section. And this is a once it clips in there, it is very tight. Like, it holds very well. So we're going to just move this forward to give us a bit of space. So you can rotate this section down, untab from here, rotate this back, then rotate this panel down to sit at the bottom. So we'll do that again on this side. We rotate this out, untab this section. This is the bit you have to watch, because when you're bringing this back now, you want to make sure that this panel goes back in so it's straight. Otherwise, when you bring that down, that's going to hit up against there. So you want to straighten that side out. So you can bring this panel all the way back and rotate this panel down. Now we're going to untab this section. We're going to untab this back panel. And we're going to split the legs. Now remember that this connection is a hook connection, so you want to unhook that. And then you can go ahead and split the legs apart. We're going to concentrate here on the lower legs, the feet. You're going to bring this panel down and around so this sits on the bottom. You can go ahead, fold in this window panel, and then flip down this panel to fill out the bottom of the foot. While you're there, you can go ahead and close this panel down, and that's one leg finished. We're going to do the same on this side. So this will be sitting up there. We're going to bring it up, rotate it up, bring this down. You see the hinge is right inside there, so you're just bringing that right back so that this is now sitting at the bottom. You can go ahead, close in that window panel and close up the back. Bring down this panel on a shin, and that is the legs done. Next, we're going to rotate up the fists, just so that they're sitting up there straight, and straighten out the arm if it hasn't already straightened. Just to give you a bit more clearance, we're going to untab this bumper section, and just bring that down and out of the way. Lean this front section of the cab forward, just so you get the clearance, and then you can go ahead and rotate this section round on that connection. Now we're going to untab the arms. And you're going to bring these round, and if you can see that little tab there is going to go into that slot connection right there. And you'll feel it just thumping into place. Do that the same on this side. Now you're going to bring down this section. You're going to rotate out the head to get that up into that place. We're going to rotate in these little side panels on both sides. Then you fold the roof panel, and this is all just going to collapse into the chest just like that. Now you can go ahead and bring this section down and tab that into place. Come around to the back and just rotate this back section just onto this back. It just cleans that bit up. And there is Studio Series 86 Ratchet back in his robot mode. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, why not go around, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, stay awesome.